finally, another meeting of the PNC, the Pirate National Committee, the U.S. Pirate Party. My name is Drew Bingaman. I am your captain for this evening. Um, let's start with IDs. I'll just go the way I see you. Ty, take it away.
Hi, Ty Clifford here, VC of the United States Pirate Party, also West Virginia, not official, just here as both. So,
Thank you very much. Johnny?
Hi, John Robinson, Secretary of the Pennsylvania Pirate Party.
Awesome. Let's zigzag. Let's go to Yari.
Hi, Yari, Rose Klein, and the representative for the California Pirates.
Awesome. All right. Mitch.
Ahoy. Mitch DeVillo of the Chicagoland NIE, the Illinois Pirate Party.
Awesome. Yes. V, you are up next.
Yes, V or Sarai Sophie Van Soviedo, the long one, captain of the Texas Pirate Party, and temporary swarm care manager. Yeah.
Awesome. Michael.
Hello, Michael Cadwallader, the scribe/secretary. Pick your poison, whatever you want to call me. And yeah.
Awesome. All right. I think that's Dustin down there, right?
Yep. Hi. Dustin from Virginia.
Cool.
Basically running with DC area, more or less.
All right. Awesome. And finally, last but not least, Ben.
Right. Yeah. Ben Horlick, out of the soon-to-be provisional Texas Pirate Party, also the auditor of the PNC.
All right. Great. Okay. So what do we need to pick up? We need to pick up swarm care, right? Swarm care. Or outreach? I'm losing my mind a little bit. Outreach.
I think both are really good places to start. What's on the agenda, though?
Michael, what do you have on the agenda for us?
I have a bunch of things from is the elf user in the Discord, is that
Yes, that's Lucy.
That's Lucy, I thought so.
They're not here right now.
I'm great with names. I know they're not here right now. Also, I thought I had bolded things according to wiki guidelines, but apparently not. Yeah, so I have a few things here from Lucy. I've got potential internet blackout day to participate in, a climate change vigil, and then some updates from the Pirate Party of the UK. But if Lucy comes in here, then I'll let.
So I'm looking for, like, our unfinished businesses. Did we finish with the Israeli Palestine statement?
Oh,
does that need to be dealt with?
That needs to be dealt with. I can give you that right now.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay, let's handle. Let's do what we need to do for that.
Yeah.
And
Mitch. I want to give Mitch the.
Yeah, go ahead, Mitch. And Ben had his hand up too. So.
Oh, I was just going to suggest to Michael that, and I think it's Drew. You're kind of alluding to it, that while I would love to talk and discuss about the things that Lucy brought up, because I think that those are actually very fantastic ideas, and I'd love to collaborate on not only getting the Pirate Party UK up and running again, but a partnership with them. I just think we should tackle stuff that pertains strictly to US PP business first. So if there was,
since Lucy's not here, that's understandable. I think that's understandable.
Yeah, only thing I'd add, I was able to join. So the UKPP had their meeting earlier today, and I was able to join for that. So, but the contents of I think the meeting were largely what was just put in the agenda was Lucy was kind of just looking for points of contact or intent to collaborate with kind of some of the other both the US PP and then others as well to start to get some of these initiatives rolling.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, because I do like some of these ideas, but of course, Lucy's not
Yeah,
here to discuss them in large. So
All right. Fair enough. Yari, do you have something on the statement for us?
The something that I have on the statement is basically that I would like at least one volunteer to help me with editing it down, because I never got. I mean, like, I've also had a crazy week, so that's on me for not communicating that, and I got to get better at that. But yeah, if I could have a volunteer to help me with paring this down, that would be
So
great.
let me just, Mitch, I'll come right back to you.
Absolutely.
So this is kind of how my opinion on it. If we can get three of you or three of us
Yeah,
to just collaborate on it and agree on some language, I mean, unless I hear an objection tonight about that, I would just say do it. You know, if we can get three people all together, three pirates to nail it down and edit it down so that it's a little more concise, I think is the idea, right?
yeah, 100%. And I think that should be a voice call.
Yeah, that's fine. We have several different ways to do that. So,
Yep.
Awesome. Mitch, go ahead.
I just wanted to call attention to Dustin, who did actually, I think he ran everything that was already typed up through ChatGPT. So, I mean, we do have a condensed version that AI wrote up, which it would just need the human touch to perfect.
Obviously,
I
yes.
just wanted to give Dustin his due, saying that like he did actually copy paste and put it through for us. So like we're like halfway.
It is very much not infallible. So that is that an official request, Yari, or are we just looking for like some people to join up and make
I
a
don't think it
commitment
needs to. I don't think it needs to be a motion, but I do need to. Yeah, at least one. And I agree with you. It would be nice to have two other people commit to helping me out with this, especially if that's going to be something that happens today.
I'd like to help with that.
All right, Johnny.
Johnny.
All right.
Okay.
Anybody else that would like to chime in on that, or at least just
I can go ahead and but what I would like to add though with that is I think we probably work on it maybe just a little bit, and then tomorrow make sure that's what we want and then publish it. I don't think we should publish anything tonight. That's too quickly to publish something in terms of reviewing it and then thinking about it, because there might be something that we think about that might not be what we wanted to say and we acted too quickly upon it. So that's my only addition to that.
Yeah. So I mean, the only thing I would say about that is that I'm trying to
have it out by Tuesday.
My goal in this is to try and get all of us pirates to not have to bring it to the PNC. I think we can. I think if there's unless there's something specific that is brought to the PMC, I think we can,
yeah, we can just do it as a publishing thing, and I think that's fine. And I think time makes as much as I think we can rush it a bit faster. I think time makes a fair point. So Ty and Johnny.
Yes.
Cool. I will contact you both on Discord. It's like right now.
Mitch, did you just murder something?
No, I'm sorry. I guess someone's getting hammered upstairs. I wasn't aware of it. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right. Okay. So the other, okay, that's awesome. If we can check that off. Other pressing businesses, we should create a committee for our election, which, and I am really drawing a blank. V, you're Swarm Care or are you Outreach?
I'm Swarm Care Manager. Dustin is both the Outreach and the Platform Committee Chair right now, though. So
my apologies to both of you. So we need Swarm Care. We need somebody to fill in the Swarm Care role, right? Is that where we're still at?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So we should set a date for that. Let me see here. What do we got? So
We give it another 2 weeks.
if it's 2 weeks from today, that would be the.
That way, it's another voice and not the IRC.
It would be November 12th, and I know
That would
that
be the
because that's my
12th.
birthday.
Well, happy
Does
birthday,
anyone
Michael.
have anything
Early?
I won't
Thanksgiving
be here.
plans?
But-
Exactly.
I do work that day.
All right, there we go. Okay, so
I mean, if that's bad, I am open.
Do we
for other
want to
options.
do another
I-
IRC?
Might I just suggest
question.
setting it for 3 weeks time and just having 3 straight weeks of Jitsi?
I will happily
Oh.
I will happily accept that. Like if Drew, if you're willing to accept that as a motion, or if Mitch, you're willing to make that as a motion.
So
I'm happy to do that.
so 3 weeks out, the 19th.
Yeah, so on the 19th, we just have a Jitsi meeting instead of the scheduled IRC. And so that would just be 3 straight weeks of Jitsi.
So, well, next week would be IRC,
Yes,
and then
next
the next
week would-
2 weeks would be Jitsi.
Well, it'd still be the next 3 because it would be
It'd be 3 in a
Jitsi,
row.
and then the IRC week would turn into Jitsi, and then it'd still be a normal Jitsi week.
Yeah. And then
What
the next
about-
week,
what
the
about
next
just-
week is
So-
the Sunday
so-
before.
What about
So,
just
you get
like
what I'm saying?
swapping it?
It would give us 2 weeks to just get candidates together and the nominations and whatever we need to do, and then on the 19th, instead of having it over IRC, which is the schedule, we just have a Jitsi meeting. We could live stream it, and then just to keep on schedule, the next week after that, another Jitsi meeting, and then back to IRC, Jitsi, IRC, Jitsi.
I would rather that we just modify one meeting at a time rather than change the interval.
Well,
of the
that
schedule.
would be
So,
the
yeah. That's what
yeah.
I mean. Yes, I'm
Oh,
in
okay.
agreement with
Okay.
you. So so does anybody have any objections to that? Not hearing any objections. So then let's do that. Okay, that's a done deal. We will have an election for
Sworn
Swarm
care on the
care.
19th.
on the 19th. Okay. Michael, you will be here, you said, right? On the 19th? Is that
I should be here the 19th. Yes,
Okay.
I will not be here the 12th. Next week is questionable, but
Okay,
um,
good.
the 19th is what matters. So I will be here the 19th. Yeah.
And we need at least 2 volunteers or 1 volunteer if Michael is okay with being election committee again for that
Yeah,
election.
I'm down.
Just at least one other volunteer. 2 would be better.
I mean, I can work with that. I mean, I did the
you
election
in
for
too?
auditor, so I mean,
Yari and Ty,
same. Yeah.
I think we have our committee. So awesome. Yay. All right, cool. Aaron Schwartz Day. What were we talking about doing that? For that. Where there was
We
something
wanted
that,
to do a viewing, remember, of the hit documentary that I posted 3 times.
that's it.
Sure.
Yes. Thank you for reminding me of that.
And the last I heard, because I kind of was on a little, breaky break, that we need volunteers to host the
should
viewing.
Do
Or
we
what's going on? I know Texas will definitely okay, so Texas doesn't know yet, but Texas and we're gonna hijack the USPP parrot chat and just watch it. But then that's just Texas doing Texas rogue things. But I think strongly that the U.S. Pirate Party should be involved with Aaron Schwartz Day activities, just like internationally, locally. One of our members, who's also the Pirate Party of Israel, in the Pirate Party of Israel, he is locally connected to the synagogue of Aaron Schwartz's parents. So this is really tremendous. And yeah.
Okay, awesome. No, I think that's a great thing. Could somebody remind me what the date of that is? I do not have it in front of me. What
November
is-
8th.
November 8th. November 8th. can we put that on our calendar somewhere as an upcoming event? Any problem with that? Somebody take
No
care.
problem.
Is somebody to?
Move to second, putting it on the calendar.
And what time is it? Do you want to hijack the pirate chat, V,
Oh,
to get that started?
probably around 8 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Eastern at the same time, because I believe it's a Monday.
Okay.
I'm
Would
double
you-
checking.
Should we? I mean, we could say 8
Oh, it's a
p.m.
Wednesday. It's a Wednesday. So like I know that IT committee hasn't met anyway. So then 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. Let's just go with 9 p.m. Eastern to keep it standard.
That makes it not as bad for those on the West Coast. It puts it at 6 on the West Coast.
Right. Right. And it's I think like an hour long little documentary on YouTube.
Awesome. And then you everybody can have a little bit of a discussion while we're talking about what the heck happened. All right. That sounds good to me. I'm guessing we don't have any objections for that either. No? Awesome. Okay. So that's the business. Is there any other pressing business that we need that I missed? That is this old stuff? Not hearing anything. Okay, so I am going to kick it then to let's go back to reports, and I will kick it to platform first. If they would like to talk about platform proposals and things like that. Are we going to hold on that? Are we not ready to present that, or is that?
Yeah, I don't think anyone's wanted to move forward with anything, to my understanding.
Okay.
Answer. So
That's fine with me. If you're not ready to present it, then it's not cooked yet. So that's good with me. Any other new business? I would just say raise your hand and we'll go with it. Mitch, you got something?
Just an inquiry into West Virginia if you were ready for statehood, because or state active party status, I should say.
My people that I was working with essentially let me down, so I have to reset. And they didn't let me down in a bad way. It's just they're not participating enough for me to be okay with saying, hey, yeah, let's move forward with this. I would feel highly immoral and dishonest to move forward, because they're kind of there, but they're not, like they haven't. Again, I'm not trying to throw any shade to anyone, but they haven't been here. They kind of don't stay in contact all the time, and to me that's not enough stability, and it's not even consistent. So that's the stability is one thing, but consistency is another. As we all know here, consistency is a major factor in progression. So yeah, unfortunately I can't, but I do appreciate your support. Like, that's awesome. And I'm all the time looking out for people that genuinely want to work with the West Virginia chapter. I just don't want to find anybody. I mean, you could almost find anybody, right? But how authentic are they, and what they're trying to represent and trying to work with the people and stuff like that. And there's just not many people like that. So I decided to just reset it and go, you know what, we're going to work from the ground up again. If I may just talk for 2 more minutes about it, I've actually took a repositioning on how the chapter operates. It doesn't actually operate as a pack. It operates as a non-pack, because the way that people think here sometimes and how they actually support it is they don't want to directly fund any candidates. They'll fund the mission of the candidate, but not the candidate. Does that make sense? So, and it gives us more flexibility in what we can do as a party, because we can still be political, but we also don't have to abide by PAC legalities as well. So,
Yeah, that's where you when you start doing PAC stuff is when you run into lots of regulation. So
yeah.
So I have some notes that kind of go along with what you're saying there, Ty. I have a rough draft of a pirate star map, whatever you want to call it.
A treasure
like
map.
a treasure map. You can call it, yeah, treasure map. Basically, sort of, it's 15 questions it's based on. I modeled it. I did not. It's not based on. I modeled it after the world's smallest political quiz, which is 10 questions and is a 2-axis. It's like a Nolan chart. I made this I gave us a third dimension because we're 3-dimensional, even though there's probably like, what we were talking about earlier, there's way more than that. But that being said, we can, I think I took our core values and I broke it down into three dimensions.
I want that now.
So that's, I did post that in the Discord. So, and I got to remember where, I think I put it in Outreach, but if
yeah, it's in Outreach.
Yeah, it's an Outreach. Okay. Some of these things that I come up with and I have thoughts and I need to get it written down. I try to put it where I think it belongs, and sometimes it's not where it belongs. So, so I am looking for a couple of things. Obviously, I'm looking for feedback on the questions, and this is a high level. This is a high level thing, right? This is trying to get people to understand that they, with our core values, that there are a lot more pirates out there.
Yeah, that they are pirates.
That they are pirates. Yes.
Even when I say they don't know it.
Right. That's exactly it. So it's for use in Outreach and something that we could probably make part of our webpage, and then have a chart at the end. It generates a chart based on your score. I don't have I'm not at the point of where to interpret the score, other than the higher your score is in each one, the more pirate you are. So,
I'll have to take a look at it then. If you could tag me, reply to it, and tag me at the same, something like that, so I can figure it out. I'll try to look, but this week I have not kept up with Discord, unfortunately. But I've been going back today. I've been going back and reading through, but I'll definitely take a look at that, because it might actually help me weed out and recruit just a little bit better.
Absolutely. That's what it's there for. That it's there to get people to understand where we are with some leading questions, more or less. So
yeah, I definitely appreciate it, because that is what we need.
Yeah, we definitely need some more materials, and that's what I've been trying to put some stuff together as it comes to me, and I am only really creative when I get sparked, and if I try to push it, it doesn't work. So I have to take the inspiration when it comes. So then the second part of that is I kind of put a request out there that I think we need to collaborate on, kind of, and maybe we have some of this down already, but maybe I think what we need to do is kind of bring it together in one place. And we have our core values, but I think what we need to do to help some people is to create our vision. Like, what is our vision? What is our, what do we, what do we envision as a pirate republic, or a pirate state, or a pirate world, or a pirate commonwealth? So Yari, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I don't think I can necessarily take lead on that initiative, but I'd be more than happy to contribute quite a bit to any effort to articulate that particular aspect of it.
Absolutely. Awesome. I mean, anybody, this is not a closed thing. This is for pirates to contribute to.
Gotcha.
And I don't want it to be my vision. I want it to be like, what is our vision?
Well,
right?
understood, but there will inevitably be and should be, as with anything, project leads.
Oh, fair enough. Yes, absolutely. No doubt about
Otherwise, it
that.
won't get done.
Yeah. Understood. Some of these things are bigger projects, like that don't necessarily have a timeline, but are things that I think can help us build our, out with outreach and with the public. So,
Yeah, and that was where and I mentioned it in the Discord, but like in my mind, like there's something that if we're trying to translate, kind of some from the core values to kind of something a little bit more specific, like I don't want to say concrete, but like to me, like that would be a good maybe 2-3 weeks from now. Like I think that the star map is a really good starting point, even for people to start thinking about that. But then, for whoever can join, and it doesn't need to. I don't know if it needs to be in an actual PNC meeting or not, but just some sort of working session where we can kind of get people together and kind of run through people's different thoughts on that kind of stuff, and where we want to prioritize.
awesome. So I have one other thing that is sort of an outreach thing. We definitely have a member. If you haven't interacted with him yet on the Discord, we definitely have a guy who is looking to try to put some stuff together in Colorado. And then I have gotten 2 other emails recently, one from Connecticut and one from Arizona. If you haven't seen the emails,
You responded to that?
I did respond. Oh, to the casino owner.
No, I didn't even see that one. I mean, the one from Colorado.
Oh, Colorado? No, yes, that was.
Okay.
I was. Yes, I did, because that was given to me from a friend. The contact from a friend. So he's a friend of a friend. So he is serious. He is serious. Colorado is absolutely serious.
Okay. All right.
Arizona and Connecticut, it remains to be seen. But I got a second email. We got a second email from Connecticut. And that was the one with the Ozark name. So I just assumed that they were either trying to be incognito or they're just trolling us. And if that's the case, fine, whatever. But I do, again, anybody out there watching this, the best thing to do to get in touch with us, yes, send us an email. That is great. But get on the Discord server. I know there's issues with Discord. Some people hate it, but
I'm gonna throw it out there.
Platforms are platforms right now. So
sorry. On that note, someone from Michigan also just messaged, like, while this meeting was happening, about forming a party in Michigan.
I saw.
So I will send the same documents. I have a welcome letter to general people that are just like info. Hey, I'm interested in the Pirate Party. Well, I have a general letter for that, and then I also have one for people that are kind of interested in starting a party in their area. So those 2 things I've been sending out as attachments to the emails that I respond to. And I can send you anybody that wants a copy. Just let me know.
Actually, Drew, can we get those posted somewhere publicly, either hosted on the wiki or in the Discord, or both?
I can do that. Yeah, I can post that stuff.
Just to have those as a resource.
Maybe just make a section called "How to Make a Party," because it's such a common question.
We do actually have a section of that on the wiki. It is badly in need of organizing. It has been out of use for.
I need credentials for the wiki.
Message me.
All right.
I will get I will get that. I will share that stuff with you guys, so that you have it. And also to anyone out there that wants to look at starting a party, you can check out our stuff is open source. Anything you find that is our work, that is on the internet, like our bylaws, our that stuff, you can use that. You can copy and paste and replace, do find and replace if you want. That includes the Pennsylvania page, and you can edit out whatever you don't like. That's the other part of it. I mean, with some reason there. So if you're looking to do that, then yeah, we do have a lot of material online, and it can be overwhelming if you don't know where to start. Start with the bylaws and the platforms if you're looking to actually get a group together. But my recommendation at first for anybody wants to start a party is network and try to find some people. Try to get a couple of people together so you can have at least 3 people to bounce stuff off of, because we do operate on a 3 pirate rule around here, and if you can get 3 pirates to agree in your area that let's do this and let's get started, we will help you out as much as we can. So that's it. Ty, go ahead.
To add on to that, you can literally email me. You can find my address. It's the one on the pirate site, the United States pirate site. You can find my address there, or you can email me directly at the West Virginia stuff. And you want to start a website and you don't know how, I will literally send you a carbon copy of the WordPress backup file, and you can just deploy it and then edit everything. You can if that will help you out. Also, things like get on Discord and message me, and I will show you how to edit the logo. Like everybody wants a logo, and how do you do that? I can show you how to do that with Inkscape. It's pretty simple and straightforward. I mean, there's Canva as well, which is that, but I like to use Inkscape because it's literally And then with that being said as well, Drew brought up that some people don't like using Discord, and that's completely understandable. There is an alternate that you can use. It's an interface called Ripcord. I have no affiliation to it, by the way, but it's RIP Cord. And you do have to go through the hassle of getting a token from your Discord account. But once you get that, you're not using Discord's program at all. You're using, I believe it's GTK. You're using a GTK user interface to access Discord. And then there's also a plugin for Pigeon that you can use Discord through Pigeon. So there are alternatives to accessing Discord, and it helps you retain your privacy just a little bit more. So just throwing that out there.
Awesome. So I have on my speaker list, I have Dustin, Yari, Michael. So Dustin, go ahead.
Okay, I was just going to throw out that the outreach section also has just general propaganda in a Canva account that people can just reach out to for
that too. I was trying to remember that. I couldn't.
Awesome. Thank you, Dustin. Michael? Yari, then Michael.
I just wanted to flag something that was said in the YouTube chat. This is relating back to something, this is a callback to a previous section of the meeting where we were talking about sort of the idea of common principles and values and so on. A vision, one of our commenters says the Pirate Parties EU have written a new common program for the elections next year. In that process, the idea came up to write some sort of common vision. We should probably do that internationally. So collaboration with other
vision should probably start at the widest level possible, and then we can take part of it and bring it down if we want to.
I mean, personally, actually, I think it's a little bit of, it's a back and forth, but I do think that international parties should, international collaboration should 100% be a part of that conversation.
And if they have any work done already, I mean, we should at least take a look at it. I don't want to throw anything out, especially something that other pirates have done. So absolutely agree on that. Mike, I have Michael next, then Johnny. Or what Michael is your? Is Johnny, is this a follow up to that?
Yes, it is.
Okay, go ahead, and then we'll come back to you, Michael.
I feel like I need to voice some anxiety about the vision thing. I understand the need for it, and I'd like to have it, but I suspect we're going to find that we basically have less in common than we think we do. I could definitely see this conversation starting. Well, let's get a common vision together and saying, wait, you're not social democrats? Wait, you're not libertarian socialists? It's just, when we do this, we need to be prepared that we may not actually be on as firm common footing as we might think we are right now. That's all I want to put out there.
I'll direct response. I think being a part of this group is inherently to have an understanding that may be a possibility. I think we're all prepared for that.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I don't see.
And you know what? Like, fuck it.
All right.
I don't see the vision statement as it's not platform 2.0. Okay, it's more it's high-minded ideals, kind of happy horse shit kind of stuff. That's what it is. It's there for people that need it.
It's the first paragraph and a half of our bylaws.
More or less, yeah. I think, yeah.
Okay.
So and like I said, maybe this is something we already have a lot of work done on. We just need to put it together and actually call it that. So anyways, this is just, it's always something that we should probably be looking at to make sure we're not, that we are making that available, because a lot of people are looking for that high level of stuff to say, hey, am I a pirate?
Also, Johnny, better to check in and have that data than to not know.
Oh, I agree. I
think it's a reasonable fear. We're going to dive in anyway.
Yeah. All right.
Awesome. All right, Michael, go ahead.
Yeah, Ty, just a question about Ripcord and the other alternative that I'm forgetting the name of. You said Ripcord, you would need a token from a Discord account, but what if you wanted to collaborate with someone via Discord, but they didn't want to make a Discord account, but still wanted to collaborate with you that way? Would there be a way to use Ripcord without creating a Discord account?
Because the way that Discord works is either you use the Discord application or you log into the web interface and grab the authorization token and then put it into Ripcord, and that gives you access. So if they don't want to do any of that and they don't even want to use Pigeon, hit me up on RC. I'm always on RC. I'm always in the USPP channel. I'm always there. Literally, my BNC, it's been logged in for like 3 months now. I'm always there. You can always message me there instead.
Cool.
So yeah, I mean, again, the bottom line is Discord is where we have the most activity, right? That's where we, the most people that are not part of the PNC are active on Discord. And if we want to change that, we can change that, but we have to get everybody that's all using the Discord to move to another platform. It's not, so it comes back to the recommendation. My recommendation, my flat blanket recommendation is get active on the Discord to network with the other pirates right now. That's the
on that note. I'm unfamiliar with like all of the platforms, but I feel like Discord is probably, at least in my opinion, one of my favorites and probably one of the best that I've seen in terms of having organized like structures, organized chats. I know IRC is a similar, but I feel like Discord is the cleanest out of all of the ones that I've seen. There's organized chats. You can make events. You have voice calls, video calls. It's like a nice, in my opinion, it's a nice hub. Yes, Yari.
Go ahead, Yari. Yeah.
I would very much like this to not turn into an advertisement for a company.
I'm not advertising. I'm just saying, out of all the options, I'm unfamiliar with
the reason to be on Discord is because we are there.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Period.
Yeah.
End of story.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That is it.
Yeah.
The
I'm
reason
not-
to be there. The reason to be there is because we are there, not because it is good.
Yeah.
But we are also
Yeah,
reachable.
it's a
Anyway.
horrible company.
Okay. Anyway, so that's the end of this discussion. Can we move on to something else,
Yeah.
please?
Absolutely. There was in the chat here, there was talk about PPI delegates. Do we need to nominate somebody or elect somebody else or add somebody to that list of
Yeah.
delegates?
Wasn't that Sophie? Sophie, wasn't this your thing?
Go ahead, Sophie.
Yeah. So the great thing about the PPI nominations for delegates and the General Assembly, shout out to Pirate Parties International, great meetings, board meetings that anyone can attend. Obviously, you know, you won't be a voting member, but you can attend as a pirate. Doesn't matter if you're from the U.S. Pirate Party or not. Now, the thing about the General Assembly for the Pirate Parties and Pirate Parties International is that that's when they vote for the chair, it's not called delegates, but the people of the board. Now, as a member of the Pirate Parties International, we have to be up to date on our applications and stuff like that. I cannot spearhead reading through the documentation. Actually, I don't even know where all the documentation is, because I got 3 links from the vice chair of PPI. Great links, by the way. Just I can't process the information. That's one of the reasons. Anyways, I can go into like my brain capacity later. But yes, so we need to look over the documents, make sure that we are all in current standings, because the formation of our delegates to the General Assembly happens way before the General Assembly, and the PPI meetings are once a month or every 3 weeks. So we need to like work on that so that we can get everything in before the General Assembly while the PPI board is meeting, in case they have to vote on something or other. And that's what's going on. Also, now that I have the floor on PPI, the Pirate Parties International, the last meeting that I went to, they have an operating budget, but I'm not really sure what they use that budget for, because I know that we've talked before about like UN status and how PPI is a non-government organization on a couple of UN committees on the internet. So what I want to say with that is that, you know, they have an operating budget. They have people who are doing things, and also I want to champion or re-mention that, you know, the Pirates of Chile want to do more theory with other pirates internationally. And I know we have some great people who are into theory. I'm looking at, you know, the YouTube broadcast. So this for y'all, when you hear this and you're into Pirate Party theory and you have read the Pirate Wheel and you know what the 3 pirate rule is in I can't say his name, but he's from Sweden, and you know who he is, but he has a wonderful book and it's all public domain, and this is your time to shine. Also, I was involved with the Pirate Parties International. We're trying to do campaigning and media stuff. So like what I'm saying as, you know, your temporary storm care manager is we got to read through this paperwork, find ways, you know, we were talking about the beautiful state of Michigan, find ways that we can connect together, because a pirate is not like, oh, I'm an American and you're not an American. Like a pirate is a pirate, social democratic or not. And there are a lot of things that we can, you know, have common ground on. Anyways, thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. So we need a volunteer to kind of get into the documentation and digest it a little bit. Somebody
You can send
interested
it
in
to
that?
me. They can send it to me. If you could direct message it to me on
Yeah, I was
Discord,
gonna say
the
can you
information.
restate the ask, please?
I will send you the last links that Gregory from Pirate Parties International sent me. But I don't even know if that's what needs to be done because it's a lot. It's they have bylaws, statutes, it's crazy.
Okay. I mean, so the bottom line is, Ty, if you want to dive into that and see what you can gather with if you can geek out on that for us, that'd be appreciated.
Yari, Ty, and me makes 3.
Okay. All right. There we go. Yeah, I think Yari
Did
says
not-
no.
No, I'm sorry. I thought you were
Clarity.
talking
Did not volunteer, just wanted clarity.
Sorry about that.
Fair enough. All right, Ben and Ty, if you guys, yes, absolutely, that would be great.
I can
there's-
join in on that if the third is needed.
Sure. I don't think we need 3. I think what we need right now is a couple of people with a head for that kind of stuff to dig into it and see what we need to do, what are the prerequisites, what do we need to do to have a representative that's official. I guess that's what I think that's where we're at. Does that make sense, V? Maybe.
Yes, I posted the information in our chat, and then also in the Pirate Council on the U.S. server,
Awesome.
the U.S. Discord Pirate
Thank
Party. Sorry, I just call them by their. Anyways, cool beans.
Awesome. So it is now. We're getting to almost 10 o'clock. Is there anything else we absolutely need to talk about tonight, or nail down tonight? Mitch?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
That's second.
Awfully bold there. No.
That was what I was fishing for. Thank you, Mitch. Well,
Captain.
obviously, we leave the opportunity if somebody does have something that they feel is important.
I don't have anything.
To talk about it. Is there any objection to adjourn?
Nope.
No. Then we're adjourned. Thank you, everybody. You guys that are interested in nailing down our Israel and Palestine statement, do that. Go do that. And I will get those welcome documents and my star map. Make sure everybody can find it. We're doing. V, go ahead. If you want to tell people what we're doing,
we're
go
still
ahead.
live. You should say it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I know I should have a list, and anyways, I always have a lot to talk about. We're doing spooky pirate chat on Tuesday. If no one shows up, that's going to be great because I'm going to be reading the most popular folklore scary stories from the Texas-Mexico border, including La Llorona. Yeah, I'm already scared thinking about it, but I think that's what we should do. And you should come and listen to spooky stories.
Is that in Pirate Chat?
Pirate Chat, that's 9 Eastern on Tuesday.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm going to record it too in case you miss it.
Awesome.
Amazing.
That sounds amazing. Yes. Then let's upload it with a graphic to the YouTube channel then, if you record it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, let's do that. One other note, I will be at my local library on Tuesday for their Boo Bash. It's like a trunk or treat, but in a big public room. I have some of my flyers that I made, my trifolds, and I have a new one that's free educational resources with our logo on it, which I can share with you guys too.
Please do.
So yeah. So those things are going to be going out, and I have some candy and a pirate chest that I have with some fun stuff in it that won't be for giving away, but just for a prop. So I will also post some pictures. So that's all I have, everybody. If anything else we want to, any other announcements before we jet out of here?
I got contact with One Payer States, which was for universal healthcare per state movement. Got the business card of their president, I guess.
Oh, cool.
As a potential person we
Nice.
could reach out to. He's
All
in
right.
DC. I met him at one of the parties here.
Cool. Cool beans.
It's for anyone who likes universal healthcare stuff. You can reach out about that.
I don't know ultimately how much longer the commercial system is going to hold up. Just a thing. Anyways, all right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. Awesome that we had some good notes in the YouTube chat tonight. And our election is coming up, at least here in Pennsylvania. We have an election coming up, not this Tuesday, but the following Tuesday. So go out there and vote Pirate.
Texas has special elections coming Tuesday as well. Go vote.
It
Prop
is
9,
easy.
retired teacher cost of living benefits. Not, vote your conscience.
Off-year elections are super important. Do
Vote
it. Get out
Pirate.
there. Vote Pirate.
We're out.
Okay.